So children, I'm your teacher, Mrs. Neeta from Sri Dashmish Public School. And children, today we are going to learn English poem. It is very beautiful poem. Okay? So for that, you all have to first fold your hands and sit straight. Okay, very good children. Now, first thing what we do daily before we start our studies, children, we say prayers. So come on, be like good children. All of you all join your hands. Join your hands, close your eyes, and listen to the prayer. Okay? Come on. Bless us, O Lord, throughout this day, while at school, at home, and play. Help us to love and not to hate. Bless our country, people, state, and me. God bless you all, children. So you all are looking very fresh. So first all of you all sit straight. I can see from here. Okay, good. Now children, do you know what is the date today? Today is 20th September 2021. Okay. And you know, see this proverb. Okay. What is the proverb? An apple a day keeps a doctor away. This is a very nice proverb. You know that? Okay, you all must have heard it in your lower KGs and first and second standard. It means what, children? You should eat at least a fruit in a day. If you will eat fruits daily, you will not fall sick. Okay? And if you'll not fall sick, there is no way to go to a doctor's clinic. Okay, children? So you all should eat fruits. So basically today our poem is also based on one of the very sweet and sour fruit. Okay, so the name of our poem is The Sugar Plum Tree. Do you know sugar plum? आप जानते हैं sugar plum tree? Okay, sugar plum fruit पता है? See, in Hindi we call it aloo bukhara. Yes, it is a cherry reddish color fruit and it's very tasty. And as it gets ripe and ripe, the sour taste, वो जो थोड़ा खट्टा taste है, वो sweet में turn हो जाता है. And it is the sweetest fruit. Okay. So children, today we are going to learn this poem. It is very nice and interesting poem. Okay. Now, first thing is, you know, children, when you sleep at night daily, do you see something? आप कुछ देखते हैं? कुछ ध्यान आ रहा है? You all see dreams or not? Yes or not? Yes. We all see dreams, children. Now, what are dreams? Dreams are our imagination. Dreams क्या है? हमारे imagination है. The whole day from morning till night, what we do, what we think, these are our imagines. Okay? और यही imaginations जब हम सोते हैं तो वो dreams में आते हैं हमें. Some or the other different things we see in our dreams. Okay? So children, in this poem, the poet has told everything about imagination. जो भी उन्होंने बताया वो सब चीज imagine की हुई बताई. Okay? So children, imagination is very important. We all think daily something or the other. So that's why everybody, you know, our elder people says, oh, you should think positive, you should think positive, you should do good things. Why they say? So that whatever we will think, it turns into our imagination and it can turn in our real life also. Okay? So you must always think positive and you will get a good imaginations. Okay? Now children, first thing, what you can see in this? What all things you see in this? Come on, tell me. What all things? We can see a tree. Yes? We can see a tree. Okay, then we can see river or sea, you can say. Okay, then you can see here grasses. Right. Now, children, do you see this thing also? This light brown color? What is it? This is the land. Okay, just it is connected to the river, and from here the land begins. Okay, so children, now this poem is written by Eugene Field. ये poem किसने लिखी है children? Eugene Field. Now, he is a very good poet and he mostly writes poems based on imaginations. Now, he has written this poem specially for you all, especially for children. What you all imagine, he has put in this poem. Okay, now children, I'm going to read the poem and slowly we are going to learn the poem also. Now I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Now children, the name of the poem is The Sugar Plum Tree. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? It is a marvel of great renown. It blooms on the shore of the Lollipop Sea in the garden of Shut-Eye Town. The fruit that it bears is so wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it say, that good little children have only to eat of that fruit to be happy next day. Okay, children. Now, in this poem, he is explaining, what, he's explaining the image-rich thing which he must have saw in his childhood, which he is experienced and he is sharing with you all. Okay, so he is saying there is a sea. There is a sea. And the sea, can you see this? Okay, these are not fishes. ये तो fishes नहीं है, हम तो sea में fishes देखते हैं. तो ये क्या है? ये पोएट ने इमेजिन करके बताया है. These are the lollipops. Wow, very tasty. Okay, so lollipop C बताई है पोएट ने. Second thing, what he has told, आपने कभी sugar plum tree के बारे में सुना है? Have you ever heard? Did you hear about sugar plum tree? I'll show you the original sugar plum tree also when I share screen. Okay, so he is saying this is the sugar plum tree, but in spite of fruits, in spite of sugar plum fruits, what you can see? You can see the candies of sugar plum. Now candies so we eat daily. Yes, children. So, but have you ever seen that candies are lying on the trees? They are hang like sugar plum fruits? No. Yes, but this is the imagination. And in his imagination, you can see this tree also. This stem is something very different, colorful stem. So children, he has taught us that what you imagine, you can put in writing also. So children, here in this, you can see here, this brown color, this is the seashore. Okay, it is the edge of the sea, and it is called as shore. So, what he says, in the garden of Shut-Eye Town, means this is the garden, and the garden name is Shut-Eye Town. Now, Shut-Eye means आंखें बंद. Okay, आंखें बंद करना मतलब shut your eyes. So this is, in this poem, it means Shut-Eye Town means in dreams he's seeing a town and the town name is Shut-Eye. Okay, now children, the fruit that it bears is wondrously sweet. ये fruits जो आपको दिख रहे हैं ना, ये बहुत sweet है. Wondrously amazing. बहुत स्वीट है. जब हमें कुछ अच्छी चीज लगती है, we say ना, wow, so nice, so wondrously sweet fruit. And that good little children have only to eat. And who are going to eat these fruits? Only he has specially mentioned here, good little children. Good children eat fruits and vegetables. So the poet Eugene Field is saying that who is eating? Who will eat this sugar plum fruit? Only the good little children. Why? Why to eat the fruit? Just because that fruit to be happy next day. You have to eat that fruit so that next day you will be happy person. Okay, so if you will eat this fruit a day before and you'll sleep and you'll imagine good things, and next day when you'll wake up, you will be the happiest child. Okay, so this is the very short poem, but it has got a deep meaning, children. It has told about you should share your imaginations. You know, a child brain works very good, very nice. And you all imagine the things which nobody can think. You all children are so good, so intelligent, and so smart that you all think so many things, and sometimes it can turn into adventure also. Okay, now children, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to explain this poem in detail. And also children, we are going to solve some of the textbook exercises. Now children, this is the textbook, page number 25, and this is the poem which we read. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen and show you this textbook page, and one by one, line and stanzas, I'm going to explain the poem. Okay, children? So all of you all sit straight and pay attention to the screen. So children, welcome to Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation Online Education. Okay, come on. Today our subject is English. We are in third standard, poem number 11, The Sugar Plum Tree. Okay, now you can imagine, you can see this fruit and you can imagine you must have eaten this fruit. Yes? Now children, this fruit, actually all the fruits contains vitamins, iron and so many good things that is very much necessary for our body to get energy and vitamins. Okay children? So this is one of the fruit and its name is sugar plum fruit. Now children, this is the original tree of sugar plum. Okay? See how it looks. And you can also see na sugar plum. Okay, next, see this. These are the sugar plum fruits grown on the tree. Okay. So this is the sugar plum tree. Next, the poem is written by Eugene Field. Eugene. Eugene Field. Okay, the pronunciation is very different. You all must learn it. Okay, so the name of the poet is Eugene Field. Now, children, see this is our textbook, page 25, and the poem is Sugar Plum Tree. Now, I'm going to recite the poem. Okay, I'm going to recite it. You hear it. It is very nice poem. Come on. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? It is a marvel of great renown. It seeds. It blooms on the shore of the lollipop sea in the garden of Shatai town. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? It is a marvel of great renown. It blooms on the shore of the lollipop sea in the garden of Shatai town. The fruit that it bears is so wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it say, that the good little children have only to eat of that fruit to be happy next day. Okay? Now, children, this poem, if you will sing and recite it, you will learn it soon. Otherwise, it will be little difficult, and poems are always having rhyme. Okay, so you should recite it and learn this poem. Now, let us learn each line of the poem. Okay, now the first line is, have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? क्या आपने sugar plum tree के बारे में सुना है? In this first line, the speaker begin by asking a question, that have you heard it about this tree? Okay, now it's clear from the beginning that this tree is, and the other fantastical elements around it are going to be very interesting to learn. See, second line is TIS, but how we pronounce it? We pronounce it as it is. See, आप apostrophe देख रहे हैं corner में देखो, on the top of the T, you can see the apostrophe. Yes, and then T and then IS. So actually we pronounce it is. So it is a marvel of great renown. Now marvel means what, children? Marvel means a wonderful or amazing thing, or even it can be a person. Okay, so it is a marvel of great renown. Now renown means what? Children, it is RENOWN, okay, not M. So renown means something of great renown which is very famous. It is known to many people as a good thing, and also can celebrate its greatness. For example, like in this poem, the poet has told about fruit sugar plum. So sugar plum fruit, it has got it is very good in vitamins. So something very famous fruit it is, and you should consume it, and everybody knows about this fruit. Okay, now next line is, it blooms on the shore of the lollipop sea. Where it blooms, ये ट्री आप कहाँ देखेंगे? झूम रहा है, ये ट्री आप कहाँ देखेंगे? Where? At the lollipop sea. Just sea के shore पे आप किसे देखेंगे? You will see the sugar plum tree. Okay. In the garden of Shatai town. And in whose garden? In the dream garden. Which town? Shatai town. That is dream town. Okay, so Eugene poet is trying to say that he is having a garden, and the name of the garden is Shatai town. Okay, and the name of the sea is Lollipop Sea. Come on, next. The fruit that it bears is wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it. Now, wondrously means wonderful taste. It has got very good taste. And who will know about this? आपको कैसे पता चलेगा कि fruit अच्छा है, sweet है कि नहीं है? When you will taste it, when you will eat it, so that time only you will come to know about the fruit. So the poet is trying to say what? The poet is trying to say that you should eat fruits. Okay? And you should eat this sugar plum fruit also, and you will then come to know the taste, that it is so amazing, that the good little children have only to eat. And who are going to eat this fruit? ये fruit कौन खाएगा? Good children. Okay. Next. of that fruit to be happy next day. और ये फ्रूट कौन खाएगा? गुड चिल्ड्रन खाएंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि नेक्स्ट डे जब वो उठेंगे दे विल बी द मोस्ट हैप्पीएस्ट पर्सन. ओके चिल्ड्रन. नाउ नेक्स्ट थिंग, see this is the dreamland. You can see tree, you can see sugar plum tree, and stem को देखो कितने अच्छे से कलरफुल टाई किया हुआ है स्ट्रिंग से. Then you can see a house. Okay, and देखो जो वहां पर sea shore है, you can see the sea, and just to its shore you can see this sugar plum tree. Okay, now children, once again we are going to recite this poem. You all also listen and try to learn. Okay. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? It is a marvel of great renown. It blooms on the shore of the lollipop sea in the garden of Shirtai town. The fruit that it bears is so wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it say, that the good little children have only to eat of that fruit to be happy next day. Okay, children? So lovely poem. Okay, now children, we are going to learn the meanings which we see in this poem. Okay, now first is the apostrophe. Can you see this mark? See this mark? This mark is apostrophe mark, T-I-S. It means it is. Okay. Now, second one is renown. Renown means what? Famous thing. Or it is known to many people as a good thing. मतलब कोई ऐसी चीज जो बहुत फेमस होती है. Okay. और वो सब उनके बारे में जानते हैं. Whether it is a thing or a person. Now, third meaning, marvel. Marvel means what? A wonderful person or a thing. Okay. Now, fourth meaning is wondrously. How to pronounce it? Wondrously. आपने wonderful तो बोला है, सुना भी है ना? लेकिन आपने wondrously नहीं सुना है ना? Actually, wondrously means itself wonderful. But because it is given wondrously, ly is added at the end. So the meaning also turns out to wonderfully or amazingly. कभी कभी हम कुछ देखते हैं जैसे our parents bring new toys for us or something very good thing you like to eat and they bring, you become so amazed and happy. Okay. Now, next meaning is shore. Now in Hindi, shore means आवाज, बहुत बड़ी आवाज. But in English, shore, shore means what? The land at the edge of a sea or a lake, which I showed you, right? Okay, now next is shut-eye town. Shut-eye town is what, children? Shut-eye town is in dream. Okay, when you are in dream, your eyes are closed, but you feel that you are awake and you are doing those things what you see in your dreams. Okay, children. Now, next, right? See, this is the exercise textbook, page number 25, exercise 2. Write the name of the following from the poem. Now, children, can you name it? क्या आप नाम दे सकते हैं? ट्री का नाम क्या है? Do you all know it? Yes, children, it is sugar plum tree. Next is C. So, what is the answer? C, sugar plum tree. Next, dash C. That is lollipop C. Now, name the following town. Name of the town is Shut-eye town. Okay. So these three things, do you see in the real world? क्या हम इसे real में देखते हैं क्या? Sugar plum tree तो we have seen, but sugar plum candy tree आपने देखी है? Lollipops? No. Okay. Next is C. Lollipop C. Have you ever seen lollipop C? nahi na? Okay, so it means the poet has put the imaginary words. Next is town. Town is shut eye town. Town का नाम क्या है? Shut eye. मतलब आंखें बंद, मतलब ड्रीम टाउन. तो आप सोचें ड्रीम कितना इमेजिनेटरी होता है, कितना अच्छा लगता है ड्रीम. Okay. Now children, here what you see, exercise number 3, rhyming words. So children, rhyming words, first one is tree. But children, do you know the meaning of rhyming words? What are rhyming words, children? Rhyming words are the similar words. Okay? They sound same. They are sounding same. Children, but their spelling is different. There are two separate words with different spelling and different meaning also. But when we say it, they sound quite similar in rhyme. Okay, so this is the meaning of rhyming words. So the rhyming word of tree is, can you say, it is there in the poem itself. Tree, sea. Next is renown. So the rhyming word of renown is town. Okay. Now next, third one is sweet. The rhyming word of sweet is to eat. Sweet, to eat. They are sounding similar, right? Say, day. Say, day. So these are the rhyming words. Okay, children? Now, exercise number 4 in the textbook it is given. Write 3 to 4 lines about a real fruit tree that you like. Suppose I like mango fruit very much. So I've written few lines about mango tree and mango fruit. Okay. It should be a fruit tree. Children, I will give you this as a homework. It should be a real fruit tree. You should write about fruit and also tree. At least 3 to 4 lines. Okay, first line is the fruit tree that I like the most is the mango tree. The mango fruit tree. And why I like this fruit? It is, first of all, it is very colorful. You can see 2 to 3 colors of mango, different colors. That is very attractive. Okay. Now, the second line is the fruit is very tasty. It can also be eaten ripe as well as unripe. Now, children, ripe means what? Ripe means पका हुआ. देखो हम मैंगो को पका हुआ भी खाते हैं और हम मैंगो को कच्चा भी खाते हैं. Right or wrong? Green mango, unripe, raw mango we can say. And raw का ripe मतलब पक जाना. When the fruit is ripe, it becomes very sweet. Okay. So the fruit is very tasty. It can also be eaten ripe as well as unripe. Next, children, it is our national fruit tree. Why I like mango tree? Because it is also our national fruit tree. Next line is, children, from mango tree we get to eat jams, pickles, chutneys, juices, shakes, etc. There are so many things which we get to eat from one mango fruit. Yes, all-time favorite jam, right? All-time favorite pickles, chutneys, in sandwich, and even where, in pizzas and all. Chutneys, sauces that you can put and you can eat it. Then juices, mango juice, also shakes, milkshake, mango milkshakes. So children, that's why I like this mango fruit tree very much. Children, only not this much. चिल्ड्रेन इतना ही नहीं, ये जो ट्री है ना मैंगो की ट्री हमें शेड भी देता है बिकॉज इट इज वेरी डेंस ट्री. So it is providing shade to the people who are walking along, the one people who passes by, they also get shade from the tree. And mango leaves, actually they work as medicinal leaves, and it is very good for the people who are suffering from diabetes. There are many sickness, we fall ill, and it is very good to eat those leaves. And even the bark of the mango tree, the stem is so thick, you can make so many things from the stem, wooden things. Okay, so I like this mango fruit tree very much. I hope you all must have understood. Now children, we are going to do small activities. Okay, we are going to do two activities. So you all are prepared to answer? You can just text me the answer if you all know. So you all can open the textbook and you all can tell me first activity what we are going to do is, children. First activity is we are going to learn rhyming words. I have already explained you. Okay, fine. So now these are the rhyming words. Okay, now you are going to tell me the answers one by one. I'll show it to you. Say, say. It is there in textbook. These are the rhyming words which are taken from this poem only. Similar sound. Can you tell me, children? Come on. Say a rhyming word here. Day. What is the rhyming word of say? Day. Okay. Now, children, next one is, see, I'll just show you here also. See, say, day. Rhyming word. Okay. Now, similarly, children, next rhyming word is to eat. What will be the rhyming word of to eat? बता सकते हैं आप? Can you type? Can you text and tell me? Okay, fine. So the rhyming word of to eat is sweet. Very good, Samar. Very nice. Now, children, our third word is third word. Okay. Third word is tree. Can you tell me the rhyming word of tree? Come on. Anybody? Okay, very good, children. The rhyming word of tree is sea. Very good, Riddhi. So, the rhyming word of tree is sea. See your tree and see your sea. Very good, Vinayak. Okay, now, next word, children. Next rhyming word is dream. Next rhyming word is dream. Can you see in the textbook and tell me what will be the rhyming word of dream? The rhyming word of dream will be, come on. Okay, good. The rhyming word of dream is cream. Okay, now this cream word is not there in the poem, but I have imagined, but I have thought, and I wrote the rhyming word of dream is cream. Okay, any other also you can say. Same last rhyming word is, children, renown. The last rhyming word is renown. Now, children, can you tell me what will be the rhyme of renown? Anybody seen the textbook? You will get it. Renown and town. Very good. So, the rhyming word of renown is town. Very good, children. That means you all were paying attention and you all must have seen in the textbook. Even children, You can write any rhyming word, not necessary for renown. Crown also you can write crown. Okay, you can write anything, whatever which sounds similar. Those things, those words you can rhyme it. For tree is C. You can also write free. Okay, you can also write free. Now children, we have completed this activity. Okay, now one time we are going to recite this poem again. You know children, why I'm trying to recite it again and again? Because then you will be able to learn the poem easily. Okay, you can watch this video and listen to the poem and learn it. Fine. Come on, now we are going to again read the poem. Come on. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? It is a marvel of great renown. It blooms on the shore of the lollipop sea, in the garden of Shut-Eye Town. The fruit that it bears is so wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it, that good little children have only to eat of that fruit to be happy next day. Okay, so to be happy, you should eat this fruit. And children, in this poet, Eugene, feel this, what he's saying. You all think, you all imagine something and make your own dream world. Now, children, you must have seen the movie Spider-Man. आपने मूवी देखी है ना स्पाइडर-मैन की? सबने ही देखी है ना? कितनी अच्छी मूवी है. Now, is it real movie? Is it based on reality? No, it is just an imaginary. Somebody has imagined कि अगर वो स्पाइडरमैन बन गया तो फिर वो कैसे रूल करेगा, कैसे हेल्प करेगा लोगों की. And the Spider-Man is shown good Spider-Man. That is, he's the hero. For example, another movie I'll tell you children, Iron Man. Iron Man movie भी आपने देखी है ना? उस मूवी में भी क्या है? Iron Man is trying to save the people. Okay, and children, you all enjoy cartoons. Yes or no? आप सब enjoy करते हैं ना cartoons? ढेर सारे cartoons from morning till night. There is specially one cartoon channel. One word. There are so many cartoon channels. Now, children, Disney World. You must have seen. You must have heard. So Disney also is one kind of imagine, and there are so many cartoons characters in that. Then children, you have heard, you have seen Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry ka cartoon, it is very favorite. Donald Duck. Now children, do these animals in real, they do like these things, they talk, they fly, they jump, and they talk with each other. They fight. So many things they do. Yes or no children? But is it in real they do it? No. So somebody must have imagined. किसी ने imagine किया, किसी ने dream देखे और वो dream को फिर उन्होंने लिख दिया. And it turned out into a beautiful poem. For example, Eugene Field poet, उन्होंने भी एक dream किया. उनके dream world का नाम था Shut-Eye Town. और plus children, उनकी sea का नाम था Lollipop Sea. Plus children, शुगर प्लम फ्रूट के बदले में उनके ट्री पे क्या थे? शुगर प्लम कैंडीज. सो चिल्ड्रन, लाइक दिस वे, one important thing in all the movies and cartoons also you will notice that all at the end you will see all positive things, good things. Yes, very good Fatima. So children, you know, every time whatever you think, you should always think positive, so that in dreams also you see positive things, and even it can turn out something very adventurous, and in future you can become anything. Very good high personality also you can become, but you will have to imagine not the bad things, only good things. There are always children two things in life. One is good thing, one is bad thing. Now you should think. Now you are in third standard. You should think. You should do good thing or you should do bad thing. If you will imagine, you will come to know, children, when you do homework, when you write, what do you think, children? Whether you are doing it good or not, whether teacher will say good or not about you. Yes, no, children. So you imagine good things, but because your handwriting is bad or you are unable to read, so then what happens? You fail. You don't fail. You think you have failed, but you are not failed. You should work hard, work more on it, and then you will get good fruits. Okay, children? Now, one last activity we are going to do. It is also very interesting activity, and that also from this poem only we are going to do the activity. Now, in this poem, you can see so many words or not? Yes, there are so many words in this poem. Okay, now children, what I want is, I wanted from you 5-letter words. एक वर्ड जिसमें 5 अल्फाबेट्स हैं, यहाँ से आपको ढूंढना है और आपको मिस को चैट बॉक्स में लिख के बताना है. If you will tell me, then we are going to paste some of the 5-letter words here. Okay, come on. First, come on, go through this. Go through this. Come on, go through it and tell me. And even you can see here also 5 letters. Okay, come on. Let me see who will say first. This is a very nice activity. You'll be able, oh, very good, sugar. Sugar. Sugar, very good. Next, what else? Good. Good is 4-letter word. See who said sugar? Very nice. See? Sugar. Even I picked the first word sugar only because the first line itself there is 5-letter word sugar. Okay. Now, next word fruit. Very good. Yes. So nice. So, this is fruit. It contains 5 letters. So, fruit. Okay. Any other word? Plum is 4-letter word. I want 5-letter words. Next, children. Can you tell me? Okay. Happy. Yes, you can see this word. Yes, it is there in the textbook. So, our next word is happy. 5-letter word. Bloom. Very good. Next, any other word? Trees, 4-letter. 5-letter words I want, children. This is sweet. This is again 5-letter word. Yes, children, in 5-letter words, there are so many words. You can write it. Okay, you can cover it. But here I told you to pick out from the textbook page number 25. Okay, children. So now, from this, first what we learned to recite the poem. Then we learned explanation of the poem, children. Next, what did we learn? We learned the rhyming words. We learned 5-letter words. What else we learned? We learned about 3 to 4 lines of our favorite fruit which we like it. Okay, children? Now, this is the time I'm giving you assignment. You all have to do it. Yes, very good. Izazul, it's sure 5-letter word. Very nice, children. Now I'm sharing screen and I'm going to give you assignment. Okay? So children, this is your assignment I'm giving you now. See, first you have to do the exercises 1 to 4 from textbook page number 25. Okay. Second question is what you have to do. Second question is you have to write 3 to 4 lines about a real fruit that you like. Now, I have written about mango fruit. Even if you also like the same fruit, and if you are not able to find it out, then you can write the lines which I gave it. You can see the video and you can take screenshots and then you can write this answer. Okay. So exercise 1 is write the names of the following poem. See here. 1 minute, children. See, these are the meanings. Okay, you have to write the name of the following poem. This is textbook exercise which you have to write it. Okay, so these are the answers. Next is rhyming words. In rhyming words, what you have to do? You have to write the rhyming words also. Next is 3 to 4 lines about the fruit. Now, children, I am asking you a few questions. See, this is the homework which I gave you. You have to write it in your notebook. Now, from textbook, I am asking you some questions. Then we will wind up. Let me check out whether you know it or not. You can type text. Okay. Come on. First question is, where does the sugar plum tree bloom? Sugar plum tree कहाँ पे bloom कर रहा है? Can you tell me what is this? Can you tell me this? This is C. Just yeah, this is the C. Just edge पे क्या है? C के edge पे क्या है? I'll tell you is the shore. See the third line. It blooms on the shore of the lollipop sea. Where is this tree blooming? Yes, on the shore of the lollipop tree. Okay, children. Next question. Why is the town called Shutter Town? ये town Shutter Town क्यों बोल रहे हैं? Why it is called Shutter? Because ये जो है ना poem, ये जो land है ना, ये dreamland है. Shutter means जब आप सोए हैं, that time, what? This, all these imaginary things and dream he has seen, okay, and he has expressed in the way of poem. Now, next question is, children, what happens if you eat the fruit of sugar plum tree? अगर आप fruit खाएंगे sugar plum tree का तो क्या होगा? What will happen next? See, that good little children have only to eat of the fruit. Why? Just to be happy next day. नेक्स्ट डे खुश रहने के लिए आपको शुगर प्लम फ्रूट खाना ही है. एंड हियर तो इट इज गिवन शुगर प्लम कैंडी. In this tree we can see sugar plum candy. So children, like this way we have covered this full poem, very short poem in a very grand way. Okay. Now children, do you imagine something? अभी कुछ ना कुछ ड्रीम्स में देखते हो ना? Sometimes we see good dreams, sometimes we see bad dreams, sometimes, yes children, sometimes what happens, sometimes we see that there is something very around, only clouds and clouds. Sometimes you see moon, stars, and you are sitting on the moon. See, you must have seen in the cartoons. In the cartoons, in the movies, you must have seen there are so many good things, imaginary things they show. How they came to know about it? They must have seen in the dreams, they must have imagined. So from today onwards, imagine good things. All day do good things. And then when you will sleep, you will see good things only in your dream, and you can make your own dreamland and you can put into words. Okay, children? I hope you all like it. Now, one last time again, we will recite the poem and then we will wind up. Okay? Come on. If you want, you all can repeat after teacher. आप मिस के पीछे भी repeat कर सकते हैं poem. Fine? Because now 3 to 4 times we have recited it. So you must have learned. Okay? Come on. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? It is a marvel of great renown. It blooms on the shore of the lollipop sea. In the garden of shut-eye town, the fruit that it bears is so wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it, that good little children have only to eat of that fruit to be happy next day. Okay, children? So learn this poem, do the given homework, and children, take care, be home, be safe. Okay? Bye, children. Thank you so much for listening and answering all the questions. Very good. Take care, children. Thank you.